ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. So William Ruto kicked his 5 days over Murang'a. Tour is supposed to take 5 days beginning today. So you understand that William Ruto has recently embarked on this strategy of touring regions, allocating a maximum of at least 5 days. And most people have interpreted these moves as simply political moves. And all these things are meant to erode all the gains that Azimio made during those days when it used to champion for the reduction of the high cost of living. So today there was an event where William Ruto had gone to Murang'a County. He went to Kandara also, such regions. So something that I noticed in this tour is that the crowd and the mood of the crowd was not as usual. There was something pretty strange with how the crowd was reacting. I want to show you a video where the crowd seems to be moving away while William Ruto is making a speech. That was enough evidence that all was not well or all is not well in Mount Kenya. So just check this video.
Ambaye ni mtangazaji na pia ni kiongozi wetu hapa. Na jamba ya wera yuko area. Si ndio? Basi watu wa Kenol, watu wa Murang'a, asante sana jameni, tunawapenda sana. Tunawatakia baraka ya Mungu. Asanteni sana. Bwana ni amuradipe. Mungu awabariki siku zote. Thank you very much. Na asante sana kwa kutukaribisha Murang'a.
So from that video, the movements and how the crowd seems to be reacting while William Ruto is making a speech, what do you make of that reaction? I looked at a crowd that was appearing to be bored, unlike a crowd that was always jovial during those days when William Ruto used to tour those places for campaigns. Earlier on, you could hear hustlers, hustlers and everything. Ruto has decided to tour the Mount Kenya at a time where there are issues of coffee collapse, or issues of coffee market collapse, brokers, handshake, the politics of handshake, and a one man, one shilling, one vote politics that has raged the region, in the region. I want to remind you that during BBI, there was this talk of one man, one vote, one shilling. That debate was there back then. But then because they shut down this BBI, they're now forced to, embrace this narrative that the Mount Kenya people are beginning to see sense in. I want to remind you again that last time when they shot the BBI, they never knew for a fact that this thing would come back to them. Now these issues are coming back to them. Most of the things that were in BBI zinaregelea hii serikali. Unaona kama issue of prime minister, issue ya opposition leader, the office, hizi vitu zinaregelea serikali iliyoko mamlakani. Hii ni ishara kwamba ile BBI waliangusha ilikuwa ni BBI ambayo ilikuwa ina address mambo mengi mno. Now look at this scenario now. William Ruto is forced to address the issue of one man, one shilling, one vote. That crisis, the politics around that narrative has raged in that region. So this is what William Ruto is forced to contend with. Kitu ambacho alikataa sasa kinamfuata. In that gathering, I could hear people like Waititu being introduced. I could hear people like Moses Kuria. And all the time William Ruto introduced these people, the mood on the ground was unlike the way it has always been. There was no happiness. You could not tell, and you could easily tell from that crowd that sidhani kama Mount Kenya wako na Ruto. Hiyo ndio kweli mambo. That was a crowd that was appearing to be bored at the time when William Ruto was literally trying to make them smile. They could not smile. In fact, there were movements a sign that these people are walking away from William Ruto. And that is so disrespectful, but that's what they had to do. Maybe the people in Mount Kenya are starting to realize that huyu alitudanganya, alituita hustlers, tukakubali si ni hustlers, tukafikiri kwamba tutatolewa from hustlers tuende tukakule asali na hii serikali. Sasa tumetolewa from hustlers tukaangushwa kwa sufferers. So hii si ile kesi ya kuinjiliwa tu. That is why the people in Mount Kenya, especially that rally, if you looked at that rally, then utapata kwamba hiyo crowd sio crowd ya watu ambao wako na morali. In fact, the crowd was not that, the enthusiasm that has always been there amongst these people haikuwa ile ambayo kawaida. And you know that's true. You can check this video about the previous campaigns from William Ruto when he was in Mount Kenya.
UDA presidential candidate William Ruto led the Kenya Kwanza on a campaign trail to popularize his bottom-up economic model touring Mount Kenya region, with reports indicating that the DP has vowed to campaign in the Mount Kenya at least every week.
Tuajua ile kazi nimefanya mimi na wewe na ile umefanya wewe na Uhuru ambayo imekwama sasa hili. Tumesema tunataka tushughulikie ajira ya vijana. Na kwa sababu naona kama Nyahururu mmeamua. Watu wa Nyahururu mmeamua. Mmeamua. Tarehe 9 ni nani? Wale watu ambao wako katika day schools. Serikali ya Kenya Kwanza, hata pesa ya shule, pesa ya chakula ni serikali itakuwa inalipa. Kazi ya mzazi itabaki ni kazi ya kulea mtoto.
Ruto took the opportunity to sell his agenda while insisting that he will win the election on first round. Kenya.
So in Western, when he had made a tour of Western, ambao I think alichanganya na Kisii na hiyo I think Migori, hizo area, William Ruto alipata kivumbi kwa sababu there is a part there, was it in Nyamira or Webuye, but there's a part where people shouted at him, told him that tunataka unga ishukishwe, hatutaki nyumba. In Mombasa, there was a similar crisis whereby we talked about this thing in this channel, that there are places where watu they don't focus on, this cameramen, they don't take those areas ambayo William Ruto anaonekana kwamba anaibishwa. That's why anaibishwa. Hizo area wachukui, wanachukua only those areas ambazo kuna utulivu, just like in a podium. When there is a podium here, the usual closed door meetings that he normally has, unapata kwamba the only camera is the only footages which are taken are always the footages of the people at the VIP area. Bas hizo tenti huko kule nyuma kuna manunguniko lakini hawachukui. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my opinion as far as that video is concerned. What do you think that video, what can you make about that video?
Ambaye ni mtangazaji na pia ni kiongozi wetu hapa. Na jamba ya wera yuko area. Si ndio? Basi watu wa Kenol, watu wa Murang'a, asante sana jameni, tunawapenda sana. Tunawatakia baraka ya Mungu. Asanteni sana. Bwana ni amurahime. Mungu awabariki siku zote. Thank you very much. Na asante sana kwa kutukaribisha Murang'a. Na jamba ya wera yuko area. Si ndio? Basi watu wa Kenol, watu wa Murang'a, asante sana jameni, tunawapenda sana. Tunawatakia baraka ya Mungu. Asanteni sana. Bwana ni amurahime. Mungu awabariki siku zote. Thank you very much. Na asante sana kwa kutukaribisha Murang'a.
Just tell me below the comment section there, what do you think about the message that the people are sending to William Ruto, the mood and the lack of enthusiasm like it has always been in previously? Just tell us below the comment section. And also, I'd like to kindly urge you, as I'm winding up this session, please subscribe to this channel, please give this video a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And once again, I'd like to urge you to stay safe, stay blessed until we catch up again in our next analysis.